put you in The Irishman?
Nobody. I didn't even read for The Irishman. Did you?
No, I was overlooked. So, but you're in Saints in New York, right? Newark, right?
Yes, but no Green Book. Did you read for the Green Book?
No, I know Nicky, but you were in Green Book too?
No, I know Nicky, but he didn't put me in Green Book. I didn't read for it
either. It was tough. No, Nicky said it was tough. But talk to me about, now I'm going to ask you questions. Talk to me about what you did in Saints in Newark. Who'd you play?
I can't say.
What the fuck? I'm the rat.
I can't say. So, you're not a rat?
You can't tell us what character you played?
No, I can't. We had to sign stuff. You know the deal.
Well, I know Little Pussy because the kid who plays Little Pussy has been coming to my acting classes. Samson.
Great kid, Samson.
And John.
He's the one that turned me on to you. It was Samson who told me you had the class.
Oh, because he was coming to class with Little Steven.
Yes.
And, okay. And then the other person is John Magaro. He's in the Saints of Newark. He plays Silvio as he was young, and I just did a movie with him called Birthday Cake. So it got a lot of up and coming actors playing the kids, and then you got Jimmy's kid.
Jimmy's kid. You got Ray. You got John Bernthal, who did a fucking great job. Alessandro, who I had on the podcast last week. You know, great people. I learned some great stuff on that movie, Vinny.
Yeah, when's it coming out?
September 24th.
Well, that's smart because they're waiting for everything to die down.
Absolutely. You know what's crazy, Vinny? Let me tell you the real story. So when I started acting, I booked on my own. I booked a pilot. I booked a movie called Basketball. And then I went like on a little bit of a cold streak. I had to do a bunch of college films, which is okay. I didn't know what I was doing as an actor. So I started doing a lot of low-budget movies, a lot of college movies, shit that people won't see.
Yeah, but that's how you learn.
That's how you learn. Yeah. I must have done a year of that. And then The Sopranos was coming out. And I came to New York, and I had reels. I had put together reels. And my manager called me, and he goes, drop one off at Global, drop one off at another company, and drop one off at Sheila Jaffe's office because they're looking for this thing for The Sopranos. I dropped off the other two tapes. I never dropped off the Soprano tape. I'm like, I can't sing.
Oh, yeah, because Stupid You thought it was an opera or some shit.
Yeah, so I'm not going over there. I forgot all about it. A year later, I'm in Cleveland, and I'm watching this mob movie on TV, and I'm like, this is what I read for, or was supposed to read for. Holy shit. Then I went back that summer to Caroline's, and the girl saw me, the assistant to Sheila, to Georgine Walken, and she saw me that night at the Toyota Comedy Festival. And she goes, can you come in and read? That was for the second season. So I read for the FBI agent. I read for Gigi. I read for Bacala. I read for producers on all of them.
Oh,
but I was too green. I was shaking. My sheets were shaking in front of David Chase. I was too fucking green.
Yeah.
And then years later, they contacted me because I kept in touch with Georgianne. Anytime I booked something, I would send her a reel of it, anything mafia related. Once I got analyzed that, I sent her the reel. And then she called me in to play your brother for 4 episodes. Yeah. This was after you were gone already.
Yeah.
And I was working on Spider-Man 2 at Sony. And they contacted me and they said, we want you to put this audition on tape for The Sopranos. I said, absolutely. They go, can we fax you the sides? I go, listen, don't fax me the sides because I'm not home. I need to press that button when you're home to get the fax. I send it to the Comedy Store. So I had them send it to the Comedy Store. They send sides for me, and they send sides for a comedian named Dom Irera. Do you know who that is?
I know Dom. He's a friend of mine.
Great guy. So without me knowing, one of the waitresses spoke to somebody at The Sopranos, just off like the way I'm talking to you, and said, you know, Joey Diaz and Dom Herrera are reading for The Sopranos. That was like on a Tuesday night. On a Friday night, I get a call from Georgianne Walken telling me that I got fired because
the material went out.
I told somebody that I was reading.
The sides went out.
And the sides went. I didn't show them to anybody.
Yeah, but it went to the comedy club. I see what's going on. So yeah. So you got fired? You got fired before you got hired?
I got fired before I got hired.
Well, that's not a bad story because you still ended up in the Saints of Newark, so they probably still loved you.
Yeah, but it was different casting for the Saints of Newark.
Oh, who did the cast? Oh, Doug Bell?
I think so. I don't remember offhand.
And I don't want to get you in trouble with David Chase because I know how David is. But did you audition for a particular role or did they offer you something?
No, I auditioned for a particular role.
Yeah.
And they called like a week later.
Okay. All right. So I guess I can't ask you if you're dead.
No. It was great. I tell you, working with him was great for me, Vinny. I needed that.
No, of course you do. What happens, just like anything else in entertainment, you got to take the gambles. You got to step up. Like this whole pandemic has been driving me nuts, but I learned to readjust my life. I got a couple of computers in my office. I've been working on stuff a lot. I'm starting to break out now. I'm starting to book my band again. Me and Johnny got our podcast, and please come on and do our thing. We would love to have you. Me and Goodbye Johnny. We're going up to the second year. So I'm trying to stay
relevant and sharp. Absolutely.
I'm trying to stay sane.
Now, what are they telling you about the theater space? When are you allowed to go back there? September?
No, you can go back. You mean the school?
Yes.
The school we're going to reopen in the fall. But a lot of off-Broadway stuff is opening up. In other words, if there's a 300-seater, then maybe you can sell 150 seats. So it's all coming back. But there's no, there's no money in theater.
No.
But you learn. So if you got time and you want to, start working on Requiem and stuff like that, you start working on it in classes or on Zoom and stuff. But the best way is to get work. Like, listen, come on, Chris Maloney's got a new hit show. What's it called?
Law and Order, Organized Crime.
Yeah, come on, you don't belong on that?
Did you go in for it?
You don't belong on that?
I asked you a fucking question.